Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your College-Glen neighborhood real estate specialist. It's an awesome community I've been living in and specializing in as a realtor for over a decade now. College-Glen is a great little neighborhood in the eastern part of Sacramento, right up against the American River Parkway. Awesome schools, parks, Little League, soccer, all kinds of great stuff. Great families and community people in the neighborhood here. And so we're 1 month into the coronavirus quarantine here, and it's the middle of April. I'm shooting this. I do a monthly update, but this one is a quarterly update. So we're gonna look at the first quarter of 2020 for College-Glen and take a look at the stats and everything that happened for single family homes, all right? So let's throw the stats up here, but then afterwards I'm gonna talk. These stats are not affected all that much by the coronavirus stuff, so let's take a look. All right, as you can see, there was 19 homes that closed escrow in the first quarter. That's down a little bit from quarter four. That's to be expected. Usually, the end of the year finishes a little bit stronger than the very beginning of the next year. Things are pretty slow in January and February, usually as far as closing goes. But up from this time last year, actually, a little bit stronger in 2020 than 2019. You can see the average sales price there, basically right around $400,000, down a tiny bit. But when you're dealing with numbers that are this small, you know, averages can get thrown off a little bit by one here or there, kind of an outlier or something going on. And so, you know, right around $400,000 is the average sales price, and that's up quite a bit, up almost $25,000-30,000 from this time last year. And then you can see average days on the market, really pretty low the last two quarters here, 14 and 12 days. In comparison to this time last year, we had a little bit slower of a market going on, 41 days. That was a pretty long time there, a lot slower market going on there, okay? So these stats are not all that affected because this is showing what the market was doing in December, January, and February, because these homes closed escrow in January, February, and March. So there's probably a few deals that fell out from coronavirus that aren't showing up as closings here. Probably we would have had a few more closings going on. That's probably the impact that it has, but moving forward, it's gonna have more of an impact. We're not seeing as many homes available on the market right now as we would expect at this time. We're not seeing quite as many sales and pendings going on. Values don't seem to be taking a huge drop at this moment. We're a month in. Values don't seem to be skyrocketing, but they don't seem to be dropping either. Values are seeming to kind of stay pretty firm at the moment right now. But that's going to be something that we'll keep an eye on as we move forward further along into kind of quarantine and shutdown and everything. So right now, there are some people that do need to sell. They're putting their house on the market. There are some people that are wanting to buy. They've got stable jobs. Interest rates are crazy low. They want to be in the neighborhood. It's the right timing for them. So we are seeing properties move into escrow status. Some of them actually are having multiple offers on them. But not as crazy as it was before coronavirus. I had a listing that came on a little bit before, and we had 16 offers in a couple of days. And so right now we might see 1, 2, 3 offers on a property right now. So it's really important to make sure you're priced right, it shows really well, and you've got really good marketing from an agent that knows what they're doing, so that you can see it virtually really well if you're not able to accommodate showings. If you are going to accommodate showings, just make sure you're really wise on the way that you go about that process. Gloves, masks, all that good stuff and everything. So I hope everyone's staying safe. Make sure you're taking care of your physical health as well as your mental health right now. It's just a really wild time to be a human being right now. But for College-Glen real estate, things are moving forward, just not as much as we would expect to see right now. So if you're looking to buy and get into the neighborhood, or you're needing to sell for some reason, you can go to my website, collegeglenrealestate.com. All my contact information's on there. Reach out to me, let's connect, let's talk. We'll do a Zoom meeting and we'll talk about what's going on. We'll get you all dialed in on how we can work this out best for you. So I hope everyone's staying safe. I'll talk to you soon, and clear skies.